that's now underway. Plus, caught on camera in Edinburg, the search for a runaway driver who sideswiped someone else's fence. But first, we begin with the hours-long special meeting to select Edinburg CISD's next superintendent. The position will remain open for now. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Sarah Cervera. The school board ended today's meeting without making a decision. They were behind closed doors for about 5 hours. Today's special meeting comes after their former superintendent announced his retirement back in March. The school board said that they would go into a second round of interviews. Once the sole finalist for the position is announced, the board has to wait 21 days before officially hiring the candidate. New at 6, UTRGV had their white coat ceremony. It marks the official start of medical school for students. 56 future physicians got their coats today, and get this, 34 of them grew up right here in the Valley. School leaders say that this is the largest group of Valley native students ever to enter UTRGV School of Medicine. They also say that it's a sign the university is fulfilling its mission of training local doctors.
A lot of these students are going to graduate, stay in this community, practice in this community, address the health disparities that we have here, and make an impact.
And we'll hear from a future local doctor how his journey almost seemed out of reach. What you're seeing is new video today of yesterday's Starship launch out of Starbase. This was the second flight of Starship this year and the 13th overall. Yesterday's launch went as planned. The rocket landed in the Indian Ocean and the booster ended up in the Gulf. Starship also deployed 20 new Starlink test satellites. All right, we're taking a live look out at South Padre Island. This is the view out there. Very sunny, gorgeous skies. Right now, temperatures there are in the 90s and triple digits. Let's check in with First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung. So, Andrew, both of us were out there near the island yesterday covering SpaceX, and it was definitely hot, and it looks like the heat is going to continue.
That is right, Sarah. Long time no see, by the way.
I
It's
know,
been a while.
so great to be back
exactly.
here.
Yeah, it was just hot yesterday, but a great launch, and it's going to stay hot really for the next couple of days. It's been a hot Saturday, of course. Sunny skies right now, or at least mostly sunny on Sky 5 in Weslaco. We've got temperatures in the triple digits still in McAllen, but mid-90s here at the station and in Harlingen, lower 90s in Brownsville, and upper 90s in Edinburgh. Now, when you factor that humidity into the air temperature, it feels still like 104 in Edinburgh and McAllen, 102. That's the heat index in Harlingen. Feels like 97 in Brownsville. And it's a little breezy out there. The winds are out of the southeast, even east-southeast, between 16 up to 18 miles an hour, with a gust of 24 in McAllen, 26 Harlingen, 23 here in Weslaco. So for your Saturday night, we should see mostly clear skies, but it is going to be warm and muggy with temperatures in the mid-80s at 9 p.m. and lower 80s at 11 o'clock tonight. We'll talk more about the forecast for your Sunday in just a bit. Sarah.
New at 6, we're working to find out how this car ended up inside of a hair salon in Mission. These are pictures of the ease cuts on North Sherry Road. You can see there that the car got pretty far inside. Details about that crash are limited, but we did reach out to the city's fire chief. He told us that at least 2 people were taken to the hospital, 1 person from the car, the other from inside the salon. We also reached out to Mission PD, but we're still waiting to hear back. We'll keep you posted. Happening now, take a good look at your screen. Do you recognize this white car? Edinburgh police need your help finding that runaway driver. You can see there the driver was caught on camera sideswiping someone's fence. It happened on Thursday in a neighborhood near Garza Middle School. Police say that no one was hurt, but that fence was damaged. If you know anything, call police.
He knew his job inside and out, and I think he was so respected for that. When he spoke, people wanted to listen.
Jemiah Gonzalez Swinton is now a Gold Star spouse. Her husband, Michael, was one of 4 American soldiers recently killed in the war with Iran. She spoke out for the first time on Friday, and take a look. Here are the 4 service members we lost. One of them includes Isabel Gonzalez. She has family in La Feria. The remains of all 4 arrived back in the U.S. on Wednesday. Still ahead, wildfires burning right now in France and Spain. The U.S. vacationer who had to evacuate. But first, cases of a stomach bug that's hit the valley are on the rise nationally. The reminders to avoid getting sick as some of you get ready for dinner.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News This Weekend.
Luke for your Buick and GMC in Brownsville, Texas. We've been in business for over 40 years, providing world-class service to the people of the Rio Grande Valley. We're Luke for your Motors. We're what's now.
At Idea Public Schools, students are prepared not just for graduation, but for what comes next. Because when students are challenged and supported, bright futures follow. Bright futures begin at Idea Public Schools. Learn more at ideapublicschools.org.
Across Texas, people are waking up before the sun, working hard, stretching every dollar. I was born to one of those people, a single mom guided by faith who did whatever it took to provide for me. As a teacher, I saw families doing everything right and still falling behind. In the State House, I brought both parties together to lower drug costs and cut property taxes. I'm James Tallarico, and I approve this message because I'll take on corruption and make this economy work for working people again.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
With a built Ford Tough truck, you instantly get more capable.
Especially with the quality of F-150 and Super Duty.
That's more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards for trucks than any other brand.
2 years in a row.
And keep all that quality safe with the Ford Security Package. The quality of a Ford truck with a great deal.
It could be life-changing.
Drive F-150 today with 2.9 financing for 72 months, plus $1,000 cash, plus a 2-year premium maintenance plan. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates to know what to wear, plus live interviews as they're happening, all right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
Welcome back. It's dinner time for some of you, and a reminder to wash your fresh produce thoroughly. Cases of a stomach bug that's linked to a contaminated producer are spreading, and we have 10 cases right here in the valley. Here's Jen Sullivan with the national update.
Cases of a diarrhea illness known as Cyclosporiasis have risen drastically this summer. It's a gastrointestinal infection caused by a parasite.
It's transmitted by food and water.
As of Friday, 41 states have reported at least one case this season, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. But this specific outbreak is concentrated in the 9 states listed on this map. Their health departments have reported over 12,000 cases of cyclosporiasis so far this summer. At least 98 people have been hospitalized, according to the CDC.
This may be a more complicated set of outbreaks than simply just one with one source.
Symptoms include explosive diarrhea, nausea, abdominal cramping, bloating, and fatigue. And unlike a stomach bug that lasts 24 to 48 hours, symptoms of cyclosporiasis can last for weeks if untreated. The Food and Drug Administration says the likely source linked to the 9-state outbreak is shredded iceberg lettuce from Taylor Farms to Mexico. The company voluntarily recalled the product last week.
We do have the outbreak under control. We have done extensive forensics, epidemiological forensics.
But experts say symptoms of the illness can take up to 2 weeks, and the epidemiological curve of new cases hasn't yet slowed.
It's going to be hard to sort this out for one of these major centralized distributors.
The CDC recommends washing all fruits and vegetables thoroughly before eating and notes washing alone cannot guarantee the parasite's removal, but cooking can kill the parasite. And make sure you're not eating lettuce that has been recalled. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
As we reported, that stomach bug has made its way to the valley. At last check, Hidalgo County has 8 reported cases. Cameron has 2. We'll keep you posted. Next at 6, wildfires in Europe turning deadly. Evacuations are now underway. What started the fire in minutes?
Here's your marine forecast for tonight and for tomorrow. We'll have winds out of the south to southeast around 10 to 15 knots. The bay waters are moderate, chop seas 2 to 4 feet, and the rip current risk is moderate. We'll take a look at the forecast for your Sunday after the break.
And after weather, imagine having to pay extra to work from home. That's what one landlord in California is pitching, and it's raising a lot of eyebrows.
Try the number 16 Junior Burger Combo at Stars with medium fries and medium drink for only $5 plus tax. No limit. The $5 Junior Burger Combo. Order by pushing the button, online, or on the Stars app. Only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
Chevy drivers across America will do a lot in the next 5 years. But one thing they won't do is pay interest on their new Chevy. Right now, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. With no payments for 90 days. Because you've earned this summer. Now it's time to go get it.
Chevrolet, the #1 selling vehicle in the Rio Grande Valley.
Hey, Mark, have you checked out the deals at the Paint Auto Group? I hear they're world class. Let's go check them out.
Get employee pricing and 0% financing with a new 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for only $34,000 to $995 at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and now Payne Alice Chevrolet. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
It's hard to really come to terms with dementia. It's so important to have the conversation with your doctor earlier because it really protects your loved one and everyone around as well.
Talk to me.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, we match the right tires to your family, your vehicle, and your safety. Come hear what your tires are saying at Pueblo Tires and Service. Think tires, think Pueblo, Shampoozy!
When someone is seeking an experience and something that is going to be unique, that new design is crucial. There's always a certain element of innovation that you're bringing into super classic traditional recipes. I think details are everything. I think when you layer everything else is what truly builds the entire experience. We love hearing, we love the last one, but this one's even better.
Try the number 16 Junior Burger Combo at Stars with medium fries and medium drink for only $5 plus tax. No limit. The $5 Junior Burger Combo. Order by pushing the button, online, or on the Stars app. Only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
Back now with the growing wildfires across Spain and France. At least one person has died in Spain and hundreds of thousands of people are being evacuated. Marcus Moore is on the ground with more.
Wildfires across parts of Spain and France continue to expand. Strong winds, high temperatures, and drought conditions fueling the flames. Authorities say more than 250,000 people have evacuated. Spanish authorities declaring a national emergency. The two largest fires burning more than 90,000 acres combined. In Madrid, new evacuations after 3 massive fires increased in size Friday and merged into one outside the city. Local officials calling it the worst in the region's history, with more than 3,000 firefighters trying to get it under control. In France, more than 80,000 acres have burned and more than 140 homes destroyed. The biggest wildfire is near Bordeaux. Smoke can be seen over the city. A popular vacation spot, residents and tourists across the region forced to flee.
There's nowhere to go. The roads are shut. The police told me to stay.
Rebecca Papon from Tennessee and her 2 children are on vacation in nearby Biscarroz.
Everything is burning and that the 2 main roads leaving the city are closed and on fire. So I just stayed in the house.
French officials urging them to shelter in place. The fires forcing the final stage of the Tour de France in Paris Sunday to be shortened so resources can be freed up. The country bracing for a possible 4th heat wave next week, with temperatures also expected to rise in Spain. Marcus Moore, ABC News, London.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
And of course, it was hot again for today with high temperatures reaching the upper 90s and triple digits in many parts of the valley. The cool spot, if you want to call it cool, is the island. Right now, 87 degrees at SPI. This is Sky 5 SPI with mostly sunny skies. A lot of people to the island for this Saturday afternoon and evening. Here's the forecast for the island for the next few days. We're going to have mostly sunny skies with high temperatures in the mid 80s. A little bit breezy. Winds out of the southeast around 10 to 15 miles an hour tomorrow and Monday. We'll have seas around 2 to 4 feet. The rip current risk is still moderate tomorrow as well as for Monday. And meanwhile, here's Sky 5 in Weslaco. We're seeing mostly sunny skies for this early Saturday evening. Still 100 in McAllen. It's 99 in Edinburg, 96 here at the station, 94 in Harlingen, and 92 in Brownsville. But when you factor that humidity in the air temperature, it feels like the triple digits in many spots. So these are the feels like temperatures or heat indices, and it feels like 104 in Rio Grande City, 106 in Edinburg, 104 in Harlingen, 106 here in Weslaco, and that's going to continue for tomorrow. So for your Saturday night, should be rain-free but warm and muggy and mostly clear with temperatures in the mid-80s at 9 p.m. We'll have temperatures in the lower 80s by 11 o'clock tonight under mostly clear skies with lows reaching the upper 70s. Then for your Sunday, once again, warm and muggy in the morning with temperatures in the upper 70s, but it's hot for the afternoon with high temperatures in the upper 90s and some triple digits out west. We'll see mostly sunny skies, but again, thanks to the humidity, it is going to feel even hotter. It'll feel like 105 tomorrow, 107 Monday and Tuesday, 109 by Thursday. So these are the heat indices. So if you're outside during the day, please do take it easy and stay hydrated. And here's why: that heat stress is going to be on the dangerous side, even extreme for tomorrow afternoon, especially in the mid and upper valley. You see the dark reds for much of the valley. It'll be same case for Monday. Once again, dangerous, even extreme heat stress for Monday afternoon, thanks to the hot temperatures and hot weather. So here's a satellite radar summary. Again, very quiet weather pattern. We still have this big dome of high pressure, more so to the northwest, but it's a very stable air mass in place, so the rain is simply out of the door or out of the forecast for the next couple of days. So here is future track. This is the upper level map at about 18,000 feet in altitude. Big dome of high pressure centered over the plains and four corners. It'll stay there, and even still, we're going to see our temperatures, or have our temperatures, stay on the hot side for at least the next 7 days, and sadly the rain chances are out of the picture, as I said, for the next week. So again, stay cool out there, stay hydrated. High temperatures each day for next week will be in the upper 90s and triple digits with morning lows in the upper 70s. What about the dust? Not too much for tomorrow, but there could be a bit more Saharan dust by Tuesday. Not so much on Monday, but maybe a bit more dust as you get toward the coast for Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. So here are the rain chances, just zero, just a very quiet forecast for the next 7 days at the least. So for tonight, for your Saturday night, we'll see mostly clear skies. It's warm and muggy with lows in the upper 70s. Then for tomorrow, mostly sunny, hot and humid with highs in the upper 90s. Here's your first 5-7 day forecast. Triple digits for next week. 100 Monday, 101 Tuesday, mostly sunny next week and breezy. 100 Thursday, Friday and Saturday with morning lows each day in the upper 70s. That is your first 5 forecast. Now here's Sarah.
Well, if you work from home, you can avoid going outside and dealing with that heat that Andrew just mentioned. But imagine having to pay extra rent just because of that. Cameron Bopp explains why one California landlord wants to hike up the rent for those who work from home.
An additional work from home fee. What are your thoughts on that?
Work from home fee?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of that.
I mean, that's crazy.
An additional $200 a month if you're working from home. What are your thoughts on that?
That sounds ridiculous.
Ridiculous, crazy. That's how renters are reacting to one Bay Area rental listing. But that's the exact charge in a listing for a newly built, furnished one-bed, one-bath ADU behind this home. According to the listing on rent.com, the cottage rents for $32.50 a month with utilities and Wi-Fi included. It's this line that's turning heads. If working from home, additional $200 monthly.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's very greedy, I would say.
That's expensive, to say the least, because I think the rent prices out here were already expensive.
He's right. Zillow data shows the average Bay Area rent is about $36.50 a month, roughly 81% higher than the national average. So another $200 is raising eyebrows.
I don't understand how they would know. Is that something that has to be disclosed? I don't know how they find out.
And while it might sound strange to some, and it's definitely not common for this quiet Walnut Creek neighborhood, I'm told there could be some logic behind the fee.
It's almost like a utility cost recovery
or environmental conservation fee.
Derek Barnes with the East Bay Rental Housing Association says if utilities are included, remote workers can drive up those costs, and the landlord appears to be disclosing that up front. Barnes says because many ADUs aren't subject to the same rules as larger apartment buildings, owners may have more flexibility in how they structure charges like this.
You're not likely to be aware of your usage of these precious resources if you don't see a bill.
Some renters say if the fee ever does catch on,
If my landlord switches to that method, I actually don't work from home.
their landlords may be the last to know.
That was Cameron Bopp reporting. Now here's Gloria with a look at sports.
Hi, Sarah. Coming up in sports, I spoke to the newest addition of the Texas Rangers organization, Mito Perez. Find out what his reaction was after signing his contract right after the break.
There are trucks, and then there's the Sierra with employee pricing for everyone. With the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Celebrate Independence Day with employee pricing for everyone on all GMC Sierra 1500 models. With 0% APR, that's over $13,000 total value on this Sierra 1500 Denali.
Hey, Mark, have you checked out the deals at the Paint Auto Group? I hear they're world class. Let's go check them out.
Get employee pricing and 0% financing with a new 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Double Cab for only $29,995 at Payne West Leco Buick GMC and Payne Alice GMC. GMC, we are professional grade. Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
When you trust your heart to Valley Baptist Health System, know you are trusting a team of experienced, multidisciplinary cardiovascular physicians dedicated to providing the Rio Grande Valley with comprehensive heart care close to home. From diagnosis to surgery and rehabilitation, our heart care providers will walk you through every step of your journey. Find a cardiologist in the RGV at valleybaptist.net/heartcare.
Progress is always the goal. Game recognizes game. The summer of Audi is here. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer during the Summer of Audi sales event.
Now, sports with Gloria Morelia.
Just a few weeks ago, Edinburg Mito Perez signed a contract with the Texas Rangers organization. I had the chance to talk to him before taking off to start his new journey. Take a look. The MLB draft passed on Mito Perez, but the Texas Rangers didn't, signing him as an undrafted free agent. Where were you when you got the call that you were going to the Texas Rangers?
I was in my room playing video games. Saw my agent was calling me, and I was like, "It's either gonna be really bad or really good. It's gonna be like, career, hey, sorry, buddy, career's over, or like something good." So I answered it. He told me, and I just paused the game. And I ran out of my room, and I told everyone. It was awesome.
What did your mom say?
She was crying. She was just like super proud of me and telling me she loves me. My mom was like my biggest supporter, like no matter what.
The MLB dream was forged in the Valley, guided by his father, Edinburg Vela baseball head coach Jaime Perez, who wore two hats throughout Mito's journey, dad and coach.
I think all the hard work that we've done as a family, as a village, to get him where he's at, I think it's surreal. It's a dream. You know, we're very happy for him. I mean, he's put in a lot of work.
What about as a coach? How have you seen him grow up literally ever since he was a baby to where he's at right now and being able to make that next step?
I think as a coach, you dream of producing quality, I think number one, quality young men, number one. I think number two, baseball players is a plus. Being able to sign a professional contract and go play professional ball and represent the whole community of the Rio Grande Valley, I think that's huge for us.
For a kid who grew up in the Lone Star State, signing a professional contract with Texas was nothing short of a fairy tale outcome.
Surreal. It's like the only way I can think of put it into words is like doesn't feel real. I think growing up in Texas, it's like you either dream of playing for like the Astros or playing for the Rangers. So it's like, I don't know, it doesn't feel real at all.
Through the doubts and the draft night's silence, one thing never wavered: Mito's belief in himself and his message to the next generation in the Valley following in his footsteps.
As long as you keep your head down and keep working, like never look up. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Just keep working, keep working.
Congratulations once again, Mito. Today in the majors, the Astros are taking on the White Sox and the Rangers are taking on the Mariners. We'll have highlights tonight at 10. That's a look at sports. We'll have more Channel 5 news right after the break.
Built stronger, built louder, built here. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Qualified buyers get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a 2026 Tundra.
Toyota, let's go places.
Ever since Emmy got a new mattress from Denver Mattress, her math scores are through the roof. And Billy, nothing but the best sleep thanks to Denver Mattress. And now he's undefeated, 228-0. And during the back-to-school sale, setting up your star student for success is simple. Find huge savings on twin mattresses like the Colorado, now only $149.99. Plus, score bedding bundles starting at only $99. Add superior sleep to your student supply list during the back-to-school sale, only at Denver Mattress.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR, plus current eligible non-GM owners get up to $2,250 purchase allowance on Encore GX, plus no monthly payments for 90 days.
You've been driving way too fast, and I've been thinking that you need to slow down.
Parker McCollum?
10 and 2 until you see red and blue in the country you're driving through town. Now that you realize you're driving too fast, well, I hope that you will listen to me. Remember, all summer long, please nobody speed.
I won't speed. Will you sign my dashboard?
Yeah, I've signed weirder than that.
Awesome!
Built stronger, built louder, built here. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Qualified buyers get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a 2026 Tundra.
Toyota, let's go places.
Here's your 7-day forecast. It's just warm and muggy tonight with lows in the upper 70s. The heat continues for at least the next 7 days. Upper 90s tomorrow, mostly sunny, and it's dry for the next 7 days. Look at the high temperatures: 100 Monday, 101 Tuesday, 100 Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you're outside during the day, please do take it easy and drink plenty of water.
So those 100s, they look kind of scary, but one of our camera operators pointed it out. A plus, it kind of looks like a good report card.
Good test score.
It's a good test score.
A plus, yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for us. We hope to see you tonight for Channel 5 News at 10.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet McAllen.
When someone is seeking an experience and something that is going to be unique, that new design is crucial. There's always a certain element of innovation that you're bringing into super